Welcome to the final battle of Nordenfeld's Total War Napoleon campaign, or tournament rather said. How are you doing, everybody? I have a couple of gamers here with me in the co-commentators seats as well. I have Nordenfeld, hello.
Hello. This
And
is very laggy and
yeah, very laggy.
uh,
I also have Dara there, hello.
Hello.
And also have Dave, hello.
Hey.
Alright, today's game, pretty damn laggy. I hope it won't be like this for the whole entire game. But Noorderveld, can you quickly just give us a brief overview of the Prussian army as well?
Russian army, pretty basic. Julius is just taking a lot of musketeers. He's got his a couple of foot guards. He's taken for his howitzer or more artillery. He's taken a couple howitzers and pounders. Cavalry is pretty basic. Dragoons and lancers. Yeah, pretty straightforward army.
Alrighty, sounds good. Dara, can you give us a quick overview of the French army?
So the French army isn't really a very different story from the Prussian one. Very strong infantry corps. It looks like he's built his army mainly on the basis of Swiss and Polish foot line. So slightly better than the standard French musketeers. But that being said, he does have 2 units of elite infantry as well that he's putting on his flanks, though I'm not sure what he's doing with them. It does look like he might be splitting his army actually into 2 little distinct forces. So
there's a big gap here in the middle.
Something to be made of that. In terms of his cavalry as well, he's got a mix-up of lancers and skirmishers. So I think what he might be trying to do there is taunt, enemy units into throwing their cavalry at these skirmishers, so that those lancers can get in there and kill them as quickly as possible.
Could be entirely possible. And Dave, could you quickly give us a very brief overview of today's map as well? Oh, hello, Dave.
Yeah. This map is pretty much flat with a slight hill in the middle. So, not really much to say.
Yeah, not a lot to say. There's a couple of oases here and there, some body of water.
I'd say where terrain comes in, it'll probably be a case of very quick maneuvering and flanking. I don't see any of the terrain really giving any long-term advantages to anyone.
I would say the one exception to that is if one team can get their artillery up on those hills, then they have the
that's not
obvious
a bad
advantage there. Yeah. Although they,
especially since they don't have any cannons whatsoever by the looks of it. They've got those howitzers, so if they can get up on that hill, they'll have a great, vantage point to really take the best advantage of that indirect fire.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it goes. I'd love to see the side of Candymatter and Prometheus, see if they have horse artillery. Might try to rush up the hills, because unlike other games that we've done, everyone has seen the layout of this map prior to, because this is our second attempt at hosting, because for some reason the servers have decided to be terribly laggy today. But looks like everything's kind of fixed itself.
But look at things as well, just by the positioning that Julius has put his army into, it looks like the Prussians are going to go with a very, very direct, strong push down the center.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're going to try and take that center hill.
I think this might be a case of they might be adopting the tactics I used as the Russians. Big, aggressive, strong push in one part of the map.
Throwing people at their army.
Yeah, for real.
The interesting, so it looks like Julius is also planning on taking the middle with Nobbler as well. It looks like that's where they're going to combine their forces, I think, towards the middle, which actually is a pretty good idea if they have the majority of their forces close together, because that means that they can help each other out pretty easily, support each other. What was it?
At the same time as well, it looks like he's masked his cav on the right side, so I wonder what he's doing there. It'll be interesting to see what he's thinking.
Well, if Nobbler's covering his left flank, then I think that he's just covering his right flank with that, which is fairly interesting though, because if he takes on 2 of say Prometheus or Candymatter's cav with all 4 of his, then he should be able to win that melee pretty easily and quickly wipe out his a lot of the opposing side's cav.
Very much a case of sort of oblique line tactics, you know?
Oh yeah.
Concentrating all of your strength on one flank so that you can just crush through on that side, and then you just, sweep, roll them up like a carpet. It'll be interesting to see what he's thinking.
The issue for them will be if Prometheus and Candymatter do some good maneuvering to get around them. Because with how this army is, you can easily kind of flank it from all directions and just slowly wear it down. And if they have their own howitzers, by massing up all your forces together, howitzers are going to have a lot of nice targets.
Absolutely, yeah.
Even cannons, too.
It's very unfortunate we can't see what the other team's doing at the minute. But
Yes.
I'd really love to see, what they've got in mind.
Yeah.
Is that actually a thing in other Total War games where you can see other, or as a spectator, can you see other people's armies?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like Rome 2 and or anything after Rome 2. I can't remember Shogun 2. I'd have to go back and look at the footage.
It's probably just a case of some of the earlier Total War titles being a bit more unintuitive,
Yeah, definitely. Actually, no, never mind, scratch that. I remember watching Pixelated Apollo and his videos only show one side. So no, actually, never mind. It's just a general thing. They've never... although I don't know about until...
I'm not sure about Rome 2 on the newer game.
Yeah, the newer ones, they might have fixed that. But if they didn't fix it for Rome 2, I don't know if they necessarily have for this. Or for any of the later ones after it.
I wonder if there's any kind of deliberate thinking behind it, like anti-meta, so people can't just, they have these units.
Yeah, it might be that. It might be
that,
something like that.
But I think that might just be a case of me trying to rationalize something that they've overlooked,
That's true as well. Who knows? There's a number of possibilities. We don't know. We can't get.
I'm gonna send a very strongly worded email.
Here we go.
It started, everybody.
Okay. Oh, very nice.
So it looks like Prometheus has gone as the UK and Germany, and Candymatter as Germany. Germany as Candymatter. Yes.
Very upset. Very upset.
What about the Prussian army here in Nordenfeld? What do you see?
Oh, taking a quick look at it, I'm seeing their cavalry is pretty basic as well. Some lancers, you get their army, Prussian Fusiliers, no rifles. A number of Landwehr, foot guards, musketeers in the main line, which is interesting. They actually have artillery, a number 2 12-pounders. So they're going for range instead of general firepower. A lot of Prussian Fusiliers, a lot of musketeers. It's a pretty standard army. It looks like they went for size over quality, which I know against Nobbler would be the advantage, but it'll be interesting to see how it goes against Julius, because their armies are very similar. The one issue I could see both sides having is them mistaking their unit or the enemy units for their own. So that could be interesting to see.
Also, guys, remember, if you actually press your space bar, you can see what the Prussian and French team are doing as well, which is a cool feature. We can see that Julius is pushing heavily on that hill, as we mentioned earlier. So he's trying to secure that with everything that he's got. He's pushed his dragoons forward as well as his lancers, but he's kind of exposing his right flank here. I'm not sure. But I don't think
he's doing a full... He's concentrating on that center. He's going to build around that hill, which it'll be interesting because if he's on the hill, the one downside to having a hill, and if anyone who's been in the army at all will know this, is you don't always want to have the hill because while you can shoot down at everyone else is a clear shot on you. So
that's true.
It'll be interesting to see how that goes.
That being said, just taking a quick cursory look at the Prussian and British army, they don't have as much artillery. They've got a deficit in artillery, which means if they really want to, I think Julius can just sit on that hill and boom, 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 pound with his guns. Very much possible.
They might have known that they wouldn't get the hill first, so I know. But then again, you can't really know that in the selection screen with this random things.
Yeah, because the British army, they only have one howitzer, so they're one artillery piece short. However, I think they've done that because they have gone for a massive army. You could just see the massive line that Prometheus has, all the foot and fencibles that he has. I'm not seeing any quality infantry as of yet, so I think he's gone entirely for quantity over quality. You think you'd want to go as Russia for that, although British foot is fairly inexpensive for the quality you get with them.
Oh yeah, and
Just
you
to
get some
ideally
good
put
good
them.
shooting out of them. I think they're the
Oh, yeah.
best shot in the game, if I'm correct.
I want to say that's the French infantry who are the best shots, or the Prussians. I honestly can't remember.
I think the Prussians have discipline.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
think yeah, that's true.
I'm also seeing a lot of light foot from the British as well. No rifles either. Yeah, it's an army. We're not seeing any quality troops today, except from Nobbler's side. Just a lot of
I
quantity.
do honestly think it
Although-
might have been a case of the Prussian and British team, I think, have gone for quantity because they know that they couldn't have gotten that hill, so they just needed to have the longer line because they can't have the best terrain, so they need to make the most use they can of just being able to outflank just with sheer numbers alone, you know?
Actually, the other thing to know, even though it's been a few months since that the last battle took place, the last battle with Nobbler and Julius, we did see that Nobbler did suffer from focusing entirely on quantity because his forces were overwhelmed, and I think him going up against Prometheus, whose army is low quality but insanely massive, I think we could see him have those difficulties again. I think we could see him easily get overwhelmed if he doesn't play this right. He's going to have to make a great use of his howitzers to try and wear down the British infantry as quickly as possible. He's got to use his voltigeurs to wear them down. It's going to be the British and Candymatter and Prometheus are planning on a battle of attrition here. And if it all goes well for them, it's a battle that they're certainly in a position to win. It does look like, though, Julius has set up his defenses.
Yeah.
He's got his cavalry overlooking his right flank. He's got his line spread. He's got
I
his
was about to
skirmishers on the
say
hill.
as well. Did you guys notice like that big ass fucking wall of Prussian Fusiliers that Julius just has on the hill? Like goddamn.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a
they're
very
getting
nice
they're getting
Ooh.
howitzer here.
It's his lancers. His lancers, I don't know how many shots they took there, but his lancers are already down to 47 bucks.
Wowie, yeah.
His cavalry is taking a lot. Actually, it's not even just that unit; it's all his cavalry is being heavily damaged.
I think we can see some really early mistakes in that they've just instantly taken the defensive. You know, they've dropped all initiative. You know, like they're just letting the British and the Prussians come on. Like if you even look at the distribution of units around the map, it's very clear which team is on the defensive.
Yeah,
And
true.
I think even though the attacking team or the aggressive team right now doesn't have as much artillery, if you look at the damage they've already done to Julius's cavalry before they've even seen any combat, you know, they're picking their targets. They're being very clever, actually.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, we're seeing a lot of combat over on Nobbler's flank. Prometheus is being very aggressive with his infantry. He's taking a lot of casualties to the voltigeur chasseurs and the artillery, but he's still moving up. It'll be interesting to see how long his troops last. Because they're gonna move.
Interesting that he's gone in first with his foot rather than his fencibles. I think that might just be a slight oversight.
You know,
I think that's just on that one flank. I'm seeing
his.
his fencibles eating up a lot of the shots into the center of that battle.
Goddamn, those
That
guys
actually,
are really
yeah, the
pushing through.
fencibles are taking all the fire from the chasseur. Oh wait, no, the chasseurs. Nobbler has played it smart, and he's actually targeting the foot specifically.
Yeah. Very clever plays from both teams.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Prometheus is going for the full-on Russian charge at the moment, but he has his cavalry, he has his hussars on Nobbler's flank, so this might be pretty dangerous if he doesn't notice them early on.
Yeah. Or and if you look at Candymatter's flank, Julius and Candymatter as well. Candymatter is going for a massive encirclement on that flank. He is.
Yep.
He's trying to hit them from behind, hit them from all angles. They're trying to use their numerical superiority to hit them from as many angles as possible.
Oh yeah.
With the limited army size of Julius and Nobbler, they won't be able to react on all flanks. And if one part of their flank falls, they're not going to have the reinforcements to cover it.
Julius kind of let his right flank kind of, I know, he gave it kind of away, so Prometheus is not taking any chances. He took that really fast at that flank. He's now has a really good angle on Julius.
Yeah. Although now that I think about it, though, it's actually a good move what Julius did by massing his forces all in the center, because instead of trying to hold that massive flank with a smaller army, his army's more concentrated. He's forcing he also is forcing Candymatter to he is limiting the number of positions that he can be attacked from.
Yeah, true.
He's able to spread out his lines and maximize their strength. So
I think in exchange, the Prussian howitzers might have a better time collecting a lot of casualties here on Julius, because they're not as spread out as they could have been.
Well, here's the thing though. The only howitzer on the team of Candymatter and Prometheus is the single British howitzer. There are no Prussian howitzers. They're Prussian cannons, and they've been pretty effective.
Speaking of Prometheus,
they've been effective.
It looks like there's actually a bit of a rout going on with Prometheus's troops.
His men are routing. They'll likely return though. There's also a cav battle in the back of right behind Julius' line.
It looks like NobblerGobbler is going for a really. I'm not sure if he's going to carry through with that cavalry movement, but it looks pretty frightening.
He's pushing the flank hard. He's trying to get. No, never mind. He's falling back. He is not going through with it.
I think he sees that line of foot, and he's he doesn't really. He's got those skirmishers there though, so he can afford to threaten them into line, because then he can just shoot them.
Yeah, look at that.
But they're going to get shot up though. They do not have the advantage there, and the Hussars also are dragoons as well. So
yeah,
he just doesn't have the range advantage. If he wants to have any chance of taking that flank, he has to charge. Because otherwise, the foot have more muskets than the chasseurs of Cheval. They will outgun them in a ranged duel. Okay, actually, look at the back of Julius line. We have it looks like we got a massive cavalry engagement possibly happening.
Oh, yeah.
Julius is charging Candymatter's cavalry, and he's actually caught one unit of his lancers. The cavalry is not going well for Candymatter. He's caught the other unit as well.
Yeah.
His cavalry, Candymatter is losing a lot of his cavalry. He's already lost one unit to the Prussians. Now it looks like the other two are going to take some heavy casualties. The morale is wavering. He's sending in his lines to try and shoot him. But
Candymatter's side is really... It might be in... Candymatter's flank here, left flank, might be in danger, because... Julius kind of just routed his all of his cavalry away for the moment, but
here's the thing though. Julius does not have the forces to make it too big of a push. He is pushing up his foot guard to try and scare away
looks like Prometheus is withdrawing his men. I don't think he doesn't have the men anymore to push through. I think he wasted his chance to really bring up the full force of his men to try and break through Nobbler's line, but it just hasn't worked out for him.
Yeah, he was too focused on doing it quickly rather than doing it efficiently. He's lost a lot of men, and while Nobbler's army, a lot of his units are weakened, most of them are still fairly healthy. Like
he still has
most damage or chasseurs.
Yeah, he still has a reserve of 2 fully untouched elite units as well. So if those get brought in late game, it's over pretty much. I mean, there isn't. I don't think Prometheus has a single line of infantry left that would be able to stand against 2 untouched old guard.
No, absolutely not. All of his units are been damaged, maybe with the exceptions of like 1 or 2.
It seems like Julius is actually preparing his cavalry here. He's making it in a nice, neat formation, and the foot guard is also advancing at the moment.
Yeah, he is actually doing a counterattack on that point.
Look at him go! The Landwehr are going in for a kill.
Those Landwehr. If they get shot by those foot guards, they're going to rout pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
They cannot win that engagement. And it looks like Julius is also pushing up on the flank of that flank.
Yeah.
Julius is going to get the advantage here.
He's outflanking the flanker.
Candymatter has only 3 units, and he needs to fall them back. They are not going to hold that position unless, of course, he counterattacks somewhere. But the issue is there's no weakness in Julius' line.
Julius just
his army is
in a
smaller.
Crossfire at the moment. You can see that there's Prussian Fusiliers shooting at the other Prussian Fusiliers, and there's foot guys shooting at the same Prussian Fusiliers. So these guys are fucking gonna die very quickly.
Like this is gonna turn into a.
Yeah, he's doing a cav charge on the Landwehr too. Landwehr can't form squares, so that's a really good move.
No, not the Landwehr.
The poor Landfair.
Oh no. They'll return.
I
They'll
don't think
return.
Julius's dragoons are going to come out of that though.
Oh,
Actually, the Landwehr are putting up a really good fight. Believe it or not, it says the Landwehr are winning, and their morale has not gone lowered one bit. This
Oh,
massive
no.
cav engagement. Julius has lost a cav
Oh,
unit.
shit.
He's losing too. The Landwehr and the cavalry
Oh
are
my god, the
actually winning away
Landwehr!
Julius.
What the
You know what I
fuck?
think
The
it is?
The
Landwehr.
Landwehr!
It's because he's
The
The
Landwehr.
Landwehr gang made
because
it.
if you look, Julius's or Candymatter's paired those Landwehr with a line of foot guard, and they have a passive morale bonus for units around them. So I think
that's true.
that might be a very. I don't know if he's done that deliberately, but if he has, that's very clever. You know, he's taken that
It is.
militia unit and he's used one of his best units to make that cheap unit, good effectively.
Yeah. And it looks like
Wow.
the cavalry engagement's going fairly well too. It looks like Candymatter will be able to take out another of Julius's Lancers. There's a pretty even match between Lancers and Dragoons as well. It looks like Candymatter will lose that, but the Dragoon unit will hardly have any men left.
That turned around really quickly, though, I must say.
It did. It did.
Wow.
Candymatter was able to win that cavalry engagement. His Landwehr are absolutely amazing, although they're now facing the wrong direction and they're not supporting the foot guards at all. And the foot guards are being eaten away at. Oh, no.
Look at them go.
Landwehr, no.
They can do it. They can do it. Give them some time.
He's reforming, but it's a little bit too late. Those foot guards
Oh,
took a
but look at those
lot
foot
of
guards.
casualties. They needed that support.
Nice neat square.
It looks like Candymatter is actually moving a lot of forces up on that flank. He does not want to lose that. But it's interesting.
The square is actually not too bad.
Landwehr are going to fire into that square. Let's see how that goes.
Those foot guards are gonna take a lot of shots. Come on, Landwehr, you can do it. There they go.
Oh,
Oh, casualties.
Yeah, force that.
They're forming out, but not before they took a nice Landwehr.
they're
volley.
going for the charge. Oh no.
Oh no, they're running.
No.
The Landwehr have defeated the foot
Oh my
guards.
god. Landwehr
Landwehr
OP. Landwehr OP. Oh my god.
And on top of that, Candymatter is
shit.
also moving up a unit of musketeers to support that
Wow.
flank. And Candymatter has also won the cavalry engagement. Julius no longer has cav.
What's going on Nobbler's side?
Looks at the same time, Prometheus is moving up again, though I don't think this is an attempt to break through. I think what he's trying to do here is he's just trying to force Nobbler to commit his forces to that flank so he can't help Julius out.
A lot
so-
of Prometheus' forces actually routing at the moment. And it's being pushed back
most-
on the right
most of his
flank.
army is
So I think it might be a case of Prometheus is just playing for time, trying to keep Nobbler tied down, so that Candymatter can win on that flank where it really matters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and actually, if you look in the back, Nobbler is actually sending his cavalry to go against Candymatter's. And Nobbler's cavalry is very healthy, high morale, whereas Candymatter's is not.
They're
So if they get engaged, and it looks like Nobbler might be able to engage, they're gonna run past.
why are they running past? What?
Oh, they're stopped. Oh no.
I think what he's doing, he's sacrificing one of those lancers.
No, I think they're just catching them because the front is still moving. They just got caught. They just got caught. Oh, what a waste. Oh, that is a shame.
Oh,
would have been a grand run if he managed to get all the way to Nobbler's howitzers,
oh
though.
wow! Did you see that volley? Holy shit!
I did not.
By the Julius Cheval. They're charging in at the moment. Look at them go.
And they have. Oh yeah, they massacred a big half.
Yeah, those foot that line of foot. Wait, they're facing the wrong way. No, turn around.
Wait, where are you looking at? I'm not seeing where you're looking.
On Nobbler's side, on the far right, the line of foot is facing the wrong side.
Oh, I did. Oh no, they're gonna get massacred. By
They're
the
vibing. Oh, he's noticed it. Wait, what? It's a conga line.
Can they fire or are they gonna rout?
Oh no! I think he probably should have. I think he might have
Here they go.
routed.
It's too late though. They
Yeah.
was able to massacre them.
Oh, Nobbler's putting back. No, he's not. He's
Yeah,
readjusting.
Prometheus is trying to secure his flank with what little units he has. It's not looking good. Nobbler's actually pushing up, although the center of the battle might actually be in favor of Prometheus, since he is now on the defensive against in the center. It's 3 units of Nobbler's versus what's that? 5.
Oh, by the looks of things, it looks like Candymatter's bringing up the bulk of his army over that hill.
Yeah, in the middle. I was about to say he's pushing
Yeah,
everything up.
I think what he's done is he's had that flanking maneuver where he's drawn away slowly Julius's reserves, pulled them away from that hill, and now by the looks of it, he's only got about 4 units on that hill, and the bulk of that Prussian army is just coming on. This
If you look at the using his cavalry to actually support Julius, and he's actually got a great flank on Candymatter's musketeers, who were not able to form square, as Candymatter did not see it, which is going to be terrible if that unit follows. That's going to hurt Candymatter's flank. And his land. Oh no, the land we're routing. No,
can't be possible. They'll come back. I know they'll come back.
They fought bravely.
I know in my game they came back like 4 times in a row.
The Landwehr will never surrender. They are Landwehr.
It seems like the musketeers haven't fallen yet. What are they doing?
Interesting thing. So Nobbler, his attempt to attack the center has been pushed back, and it looks like he actually took heavy casualties. Prometheus now has the advantage on the corner, and they might actually be able to push directly through the center and possibly even hit Julius's flank if they make that push. Although Candymatter's lines have fallen back. So,
how's the middle doing?
Not so much.
Oh,
back and forth in the middle. Prometheus held back Nobbler, but Julius held back Candymatter.
Oh, this is a pretty interesting match so far.
Back and forth.
Really is. It really is.
We haven't heard much from you, Dave.
The Landwehr have returned, but they're not doing anything yet. Oh, and they're facing the wrong direction. No.
Anything you would like to say, Dave? We haven't heard from you in a little bit. If you're still alive. Oh no. He might have died.
Yeah, I got dropped from the game, so yeah.
Oh,
you got dropped from the game?
Yeah.
Can somebody stream? Can somebody stream?
Yeah, you're fine. I heard you
Wait,
comment.
my game just crashed. What?
Oh, damn.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that. The mad lad.
And please let me tab in. Come on.
It's frozen.
We're going again. Yes. Alright, let's go.
We are good.
We're in business.
Alright. We have the wolf POV.
Alright, Nobbler is making a massive advance on Prometheus's flank. It appears that Julius and Nobbler are actually in command of the battle. Over on the flank here, Julius is doing some charge into the musketeers, and they're actually driving them back. No, the Landwehr!
No, this can't be. No,
not the Landwehr.
They fought bravely.
Oh, they've been killed and they're gone.
They fought bravely.
They fought very well. They killed Cav. The Landwehr killed Cav. Yeah. It looks like Prometheus and Candymatter on their final legs. They still have their artillery, but they're falling them back. It looks like they're trying to concentrate their forces for one final stand.
The force still pretty much balanced.
The general is rallying his troops. What remains? It's not looking good for them. Prometheus and Julius have the upper hand. The hill has worked. We're still holding it.
What are your first thoughts on the battle, Dave? Now that I can actually see it.
I still see the forces still pretty much balanced. The game still up to debate who win.
Yeah. No clear winner yet. There's no way we're gonna get a clear winner out of this.
Yeah. Problem is though that Prometheus and Julius and NobblerGobbler had the advantage of the artillery, so I don't think the British is gonna help.
Yes. Oh, looks like the old guard are in and have actually taken a lot of the casualties. So this battle will not be decided by the old guard.
Nope.
Actually, I can't even find the other old guard. I think it might have been wiped.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no, there it is. No, they're both still alive. Heavily damaged though.
Yeah, they will fight to the
Yeah.
last.
Oh yeah.
Still
The
going,
howitzers are doing a heavy damage.
Still going strong for morale though, and if you look, one of them's just routed another line of foot.
Yeah.
So those old guard are still fearsome. Nothing to be.
Oh no, that wasn't the old guard. That was the howitzer. Howitzer came and they instantly routed.
Yeah, no, another unit all routed. Yep, route. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another line of foot. Oh, they're taking
No,
heavy
retreating.
casualties.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Cavalry not going in.
the Hussars are trying to get the flank on the Polish Legion. They are shooting them actually from that range. Yeah, it looks like Prometheus and Candymatter are falling back and reforming their final defense. The issue for them will be is that Julius and Nobbler still have all their howitzers. And Candymatter still has his 12-pounders though, so he could, if the howitzers go to the top of the hill or forward, they might be able to target them, but it won't be enough.
Top of the hill.
Looks like Nobbler's caught one of Prometheus's Hussars off guard as well, and he's winning that one decisively. So I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the cavalry.
Yeah, he's sending all his cavalry. Yeah, Nobbler still has a lot of cavalry.
Oh wait, that's gonna be a slaughter of a cow. Slaughterhouse. Look at them go. Look at those lines fight as well. Still up and running. There's a line routing right there. Prometheus might be losing his side here.
Yeah, his flank is not looking good.
He will soon
he
have-
outnumbers the old guard, but
Yeah.
they are old guard.
No,
He
probably
was-
he did not use the cavalry well.
Oh.
And they're routing.
Wait, he's general. He's pushing his general forward.
Yep.
He's rallying his troops. He's
Oh.
trying to keep them in the fight.
Ah, see.
Actually,
Yeah,
the
that was-
Hussars, funny enough. Wait a minute, I think the Hussars actually may have killed. Yeah, the
What?
Hussars
Yep.
actually killed
One
off
of those
the
Hussars
guy.
of Cheval. Those Hussars are punching way above their weight.
They're doing a lot of
They
damage.
got caught standing as well. They weren't even able to countercharge.
Problem
They're
is,
just holding really well.
you just go in, they're not flying at all, so that's why it takes so long.
Yeah, actually, they're still winning against the
Yeah, now
and
you-
Cheval.
Here we go, it's routed.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, they go. There was not enough for them to win that battle.
Yeah, no, another one of Nobbler's cabs just broken as well. So he lost a lot of cab in that single little attack.
He went in with just a massive cap advantage, and he's come out only with one.
One unit left. And he pulling back.
Pyrrhic victory.
Actually, I'm thinking he's either going pulling back or he might go all the way around the flank. No, actually, he's
pulling
going.
infantry back. Keep pulling infantry back.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think Nobbler and Julius have realized that the best decision for them might. They're bringing up the howitzers. They've realized the best thing they can do is use what time they have and start hammering them.
Yeah, let's sit back and let the artillery deal more damage and go in.
Prometheus
Yeah.
might soon find himself with a very minimal amount of lines to work with.
Oh yeah, he only has 4 left.
Left.
He's just holding the remnants of his flank.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Oh, they outbubble it too.
Howitzers are really hammering.
What's
Oh,
happening
yeah.
on the Julius Candymatter flank at the moment?
Candymatter's completely fallen back. He's just pulling back a final fusilier.
That flank is like a tug of war. It's a very like a back and forth. We've seen
Yeah, it really was.
We've seen Prometheus Candy go in there, and then Julius kind of trying to push him back, but then Candy pushed him all the way back to to the hill kind of, and now Julius has made the final push and just swept Candy off of his flank. It's a really like weird flank over there. What's happening?
Yeah, it was very back and forth, but Julius has come out decisive. He's taking that flank. Julius's army is still very healthy.
Pretty thick, yeah.
All his musketeers have over 100 men. This musketeer unit has only lost 4 men.
It's like it's the same as the last battle. He's like conserves his troops very well.
Yeah.
And this will be a massive advantage in like the mid to late game, like a massive advantage.
Oh yeah. They hold all the cards now.
Yeah, at the moment,
It's going to be difficult for Prometheus and Candymatter to find a way to come back from this. They're outgunned artillery-wise. They're outnumbered. The advantage, the only advantage they really had at the beginning was their numerical superiority, and without that, it's just going to be a very difficult game for them.
True.
It does look like Prometheus is using his howitzer to attempt to take out Julius's, which if he can do that, that'll help them greatly.
He got another cannon. So.
Yeah, oh yeah, he'll still have another cannon, but if he can slowly take them out.
Yeah, this one will take fire.
I think this is one of the first battles where the artillery has actually lasted throughout the entire game for both sides. I know in my battles I always go for them pretty early on, trying to take them out. So that I do say that is interesting.
That's cool. Yeah, no. They're just pulling up their forces. Not much happening now. Oh. Candymatter moving into that area.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now there's nothing he can really do. Nobbler and Candymatter are both out of sight of the artillery. Right now this is just a battle of howitzers. This is where it slows down greatly.
Yeah.
Prometheus is getting a couple good shots on that howitzer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks like the howitzers are aiming at the foot guards. Either that or the Fusiliers.
Do the Hobbits have the rain as a general? I would try to snap the general now.
That I would agree, actually. Taking out the generals would be a fantastic decision. If the generals are dead, then the rest of the army routes pretty quickly. Especially since these are foot and musketeers, foot guards. Well, actually, there is one unit of foot guards that we can see.
Okay, so
Oh, wait! Wait! There's still a unit of Landwehr!
Ah!
The Landwehr live on!
Okay, so make a design square now? Are they?
I don't know.
Did Julius even bring Landwehr?
No, Julius didn't.
Oh. I think one of them is targeting the general. This general's running back.
True.
Brutal shot from that howitzer
Yeah.
on that foot guard. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, those foot guards moments ago had well over 100 men. 89.
Yeah.
Actually, look, you can just follow the craters, and there'll be a blob of dead men.
Well,
Yes.
I was right on one thing. This was going to be a battle of attrition. I just didn't think it would turn out this way. Oh.
Candymatter and Prometheus have at this point is consolidate their men and try and push on one flank and just try
Which,
yeah.
it does look like that's exactly what they're doing. Candymatter is pushing his Landwehr, or a good chunk of his army
If they
on
don't
the right
support each
flank.
other, though, if they don't support each other, it's not. So.
I don't think they're gonna make it.
No, I don't know how. Oh, actually, it does look like they're firing at Prometheus's general.
True.
Yeah,
Those foot guards. Oh.
They haven't even had a chance to fight, and they're down to 60 men.
They have been.
What a shame.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh.
That looked painful.
Yeah, you can see all the bodies.
It's just down to the guns at this
Howitzers are firing. Oh.
Look, those guys flying. No, they don't have enough men. Oh, they're routed already.
Yeah. The musketeer, the Landwehr have the highest morale of all of them.
Here they come again.
Oh, you can
Nice.
see that man flying.
Yeah, I
The
don't think they're
musketeers are
gonna
going to rout very shortly.
I think
It's not going to take much for the French. Nobbler is actually forming his lines around the howitzer.
Oh, they'll recover. They might make it.
Oh, they might make it. They'll make it, but they won't last long against the Old Guard and Polish Legion.
Ooh.
Oh, they're going canister.
God. Oh, they level
Yeah.
up.
Whoa.
Those grab shots are pretty damn close.
Yeah, the Old Guard is what's going to be the thing that finishes them, though.
True. The Landwehr gang.
Actually, I'm wondering, because if the howitzer is still firing great shot at the musketeers, we might see some friendly fire.
Oh yeah.
They might shoot. Ah.
Look at the Landwehr go.
Oh, Landwehr, go.
Look at him go.
Only
Actually, it looks like the howitzer's holding fire.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, they're holding fire.
No, smart. Very smart.
Oh, the Musketeers.
Yeah, musketeers are gone.
Oh, it's up to the
Down
Landwehr
to the
gang.
Landwehr. Oh, the general's going in.
Sergeant
Oh,
with the general.
the general.
And it's all that Candymatter has left.
This will be interesting.
One last hurrah. And the Old Guard did not form a square, so they're going to take some hits.
Yeah, but we.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because police as well.
Yeah, the Polish are. Oh, he's routed the Old Guard, though.
Yeah,
He's defeated the Old Guard.
Oh, we really should probably go now. Getting
And
greedy
they
is not
should
good.
probably. If I'm him, I'm going after the howitzer. Oh, the Landwehr dead.
Oh, you're right.
No, it's,
they-
his cavalry. He's moving his cavalry for his general.
Yes.
No, they're gonna escape. No, don't, not that way.
Where are he going? Oh, here we go. The general going into
Go,
French,
run, General.
French general going in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, he's running away. He doesn't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
right on his tail.
Yeah.
This is
Oh yeah.
round.
Looks like they're doing a final push.
Nope. Not gonna happen. Hot was that?
Oh, is that
Oh,
Julius's general?
That's Julius' general.
General
General
Palmer.
fight, General fight, yeah,
Oh,
General
zoom in,
fight.
zoom in. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, Candymatter got the
They've
charge
connected.
off.
They've connected. Okay. If
Oh,
Julius
here
is
comes-
general, this
Doppler
might
Doppler
be
going
good.
in. Doppler going in.
Oh, we got all three
Oh
generals.
my god.
And
Oh.
cavalry. Oh no,
Oh,
Candymatter's
no.
general.
Dead. Yeah, he did.
It was a really good
Bye.
fight. Oh,
Routed.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, 3 cavalry unit
Ah.
in the way. Oh, finally the top powder moved to the.
there was an
moved to the
attempt.
position.
There was an attempt.
Yeah, that was a terrible attack. They lost all.
Prometheus still has his general, I think. So
We could see one more general fight.
Nah.
Although,
It's too
Prometheus' general
small.
is not. Yeah.
Come on, end it. Just puts in
They're
and
taking their time. Oh wow, Prometheus has actually done some damage to Julius's howitzer here.
yeah, only 2 left. Oof.
But
Yeah, the MVP.
all the howitzers over here.
Yeah, the MVP of this map is the hot water.
Yeah, howitzers won the game.
No.
really is just like a massive at this point.
Mm. Yeah, they really has to put the ammo limited on the cannon.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the veterancies. All of the guns in this game have veterancies except the cannons, I think.
Yeah.
The top out, they don't have any shots, so.
Yeah, the cannons have not
Like,
been able to be too effective.
Candymatter's got his cannons in range of Nobbler's howitzer.
Oh yeah, he's actually has line of sight. He just needs to unlimit them.
Take forever unlimited this gun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true.
And yeah, Julius.
Oh, Julius is going for a charge on the center. Gonna try and finish it.
Mhm.
I'd love to see Prometheus aim his howitzers at the incoming infantry.
5-pounder howitzers ready.
The thin red line.
And some good volleys on them.
Wir doen de laatste hoera charge. Hoera.
Oh, they're
Oh,
not
they're
even shooting.
charging!
Jesus Christ. That
Was
man,
that a man?
that man's body just went to space.
Oh god, that was
That was brutal.
unexpected.
Oh, Candymatter routed.
Yeah, that's fine, because
Yeah, without the generals, it's routed quickly. Yeah. Only the cannon left.
Our men are running for
final push. The foot are
they're
holding.
back, yeah. The thin red line work.
They're holding. The British are holding.
Not for long though.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
Yep, one
last
routed.
lines are falling. Final shot to the howitzers. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Still firing.
Still firing all 4 cannons.
Oh, the general going in. The British
Yeah.
general going in.
He's going to keep his men alive as long as he can. We are in the end game. Cannons.
You have to speak up, Dar, we don't hear you.
Yeah, Dara, your mic is
Yeah. Candymatter's army's gone.
Completely routed.
yeah.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
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 Won't be long until the British army follows.
Well,
That was a good
really
battle
hope.
fought by both teams, but Julius and Nobbler came out with the upper hand. They played defense very well. They used the hills to the maximum advantage. Their howitzers were used very well.
Yeah.
Probably, without a doubt, the MVPs of the match.
Those Julius's right flank was like a always a surprise. What would happen next? It always kind of kept us on our toes.
Oh yeah, it was a back and forth. Honestly, I think Candymatter, what he should have done is he should have focused more on that flank. He should have focused the majority of his army on taking that flank because he did have the advantage. It's when he tried to push up in the center that he lost it because the flank fell quickly. He wasn't able to take the center. He should have just focused on that flank because Julius was never going to leave that hill.
Yeah, it really was a case of he locked up too many of his men trying to pin down a force that was pinning itself down. You know.
True.
Yeah.
But all in all, I would like to say that was a fine
Fantastic.
tournament.
Fantastic.
Fantastic tournament. It's such a it was a bit sad that it took so long, but it's kind of that's kind of how it is with these time zones.
Yeah.
I would like you guys to I would like to thank you guys for coming today and helping me out with commentating. It was a real pleasure, and I would like to say to both teams that they did a great job, and I would like to see you guys hopefully in Rome 2. Is that correct, Nordveld? Perhaps.
Possibly. Details. There's still a lot of detail. Like it's more of just an idea. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, you guys heard them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.